That footage right there, that is where Cash Money G, Fani Willis, decided to go instead of actually debating her challenger, Christian Wise Smith, for the upcoming election. I mean, early voting starts as early as Monday. The election is actually officially taking place on the 21st. And where does she decide to go? She decides to go here. If you missed our earlier video, Cash Money G Willis went to an event called Cocktails and Conversations instead of actually upholding her civic duty as a district attorney. Remember what the Pitbull said. District attorney is held at a higher standard than other attorneys. You saw the kind of people were there. We saw strippers there. It looked like just a dance party DJ rave. She decided to go there, party, get her Grey Goose, get her swerve on, instead of actually executing duties and her obligation as an officer of the court, as the district attorney of Fulton County. I'm going to show you footage just in case you forgot. I also have a full video where I go in depth on that. I'll leave that at the end of the end screen. But here, just in case, here's a quick refresher of where she actually went. Check this out.
Danny, why are you trying to persecute Donald Trump?
As we close out our pro section at this time,
let
me thank our sponsors, Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau,
why are you weaponizing our justice system against President Trump, Fanny?
Miami-Dade County.
Fanny, why are you weaponizing our justice system against Donald Trump?
A special shout out to Hip Rockstar, Social Exchange.
That was courtesy of Laura Loomer. I absolutely love her. She's an independent journalist on X and Rumble. She's terrific. She actually flew down there on Friday to confront Cash Money G Willis. Again, I've got more footage from that event in another video that we posted on our channel where we go in depth. But this remarkable outcome of her ditching her civic duty, Christian Wise Smith ended up debating an empty podium. Check out this video. You want to talk about embarrassment. You want to talk about a slap in the face. Remember previous videos we've done on Cash Money G? I'm all about the people. They're trying to derail the Trump train. Well, the Trump train is coming. Why? Because I'm all about the people. She decided to go have Grey Goose and Cokes and party hardy, dance party, rave, get her swerve on, instead of fulfilling her obligation as a district attorney of Fulton County and giving the people informed policies on why they should vote for her. Check out this. I can't believe this is 2024. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that happens in Honduras, Venezuela, in Banana Republic, Nicaragua countries. This is insane. Look at this. Check out this footage.
This is the debate for Fulton County District Attorney. Let's meet the candidates. Christian Wise Smith is an author and attorney. Fani Willis has served as Fulton County District Attorney since 2021.
Empty
Ms.
podium.
Willis declined to participate in the debate and is represented by an empty podium. That concludes the first round. In the second round, the candidates asked questions of each other. Since Fani Willis declined to participate, Christian Wise Smith, you may pose a question to the empty podium. You also have 30 seconds to provide a rebuttal to how you feel your opponent would have responded.
Hey, Ms. Willis, how you doing? My question for you is, where are you? You know, I'm here because I care about the citizens and the families of Fulton County, but it's my understanding that, you know, you may have attended the White House Correspondents' Dinner, you may be fundraising across the country, but what about us here in Fulton County? What are you doing to address the issues in the jail? What are you doing to address the backlog? Where are you, Ms. Willis? That's what we want to know.
Do you have a rebuttal?
Well, you know, I can't speak for Ms. Willis, you know, as she's not here. And I think that her absence is all the response that we need.
Speaking to an empty podium, as if the embarrassment, as if the sham, the unprofessionalism, the impropriety, the lack of decorum from this corrupt, narcissistic, gaslighting, self-interested, self-absorbed, so-called, I don't know how she got her law degree. I don't know how she passed the bar. I don't know how she became the district attorney. I don't think it's too far-fetched to say that DEI had a lot to do with it, didn't earn it. But this is a gigantic embarrassment, not only for Fulton County, not only for Atlanta, but for the entire country. This is the district attorney, the empty podium. How ironically symbolic is that? You've got an empty podium, you've got an empty trial, you've got an empty charge, a completely meaningless charge, and then you've also got an empty DA who doesn't have any substance. You heard what Christian Wise Smith said, paid $1 million to her lover and benefited financially off the people of Fulton County. And then what does she do? Instead of actually debate, instead of actually engage, taking a play right out of the playbook of Tombstone, Vegetable in Chief Joe Biden, he's not going to debate Trump. What does she do? She goes and gets her Grey Goose on. She goes and gets her party. She goes to some meaningless event, the Leadership Summit for Black officials. It's completely meaningless. All it is an excuse to drink, a place to just get unwarranted, unearned adulation, and, just to prop yourself up, prop your ego up and boost your hubris. Literally, that's all it's about.
That issue is important to us here in Fulton County and a lot of people across the country. We all heard the phone call. We all saw what happened on January 6, 2021. But you have to do things differently. When you pay one attorney nearly $1 million to handle one case, that leaves the rest of us vulnerable. That hurts everyone else in Fulton County.
Wade stepped down after a Fulton County judge ruled either he or Willis would have to step away from the case.
I want to repeat what Christian Wise, who is the Democratic challenger. And by the way, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow, because we have Courtney Kramer on our show this Friday, May 3rd, 9:30 a.m. We're going to interview her live on our show this Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. She is the Republican challenger to whoever wins this Democratic primary between Fani Willis and Christian Wise. Christian Wise Smith said that I think is so powerful that I think just resonates not only with hopefully everybody in Fulton County and Atlanta and Georgia, but also in America. He says, the issue is important to us in Fulton County and a lot of people across the country, end quote. Quote, when you pay one attorney nearly $1 million to handle one case, somebody who's unqualified, completely unwarranted, an asinine, unprecedented salary, and which she financially benefited from, which is a huge conflict of interest, as well as grounds to be disbarred and maybe even criminally prosecuted. He says, again, quote, when you pay an attorney $1 million to handle one case, that leaves the rest of us vulnerable. That hurts everyone in Fulton County. I could not agree more. Cash Money G. Willis, if you're watching this, when are you going to actually wake up and smell the coffee? When are you going to actually realize that your reputation, your ethos is nil, zero, nada? It is majorly in the red. It has a negative sum, and it's going to be impossible to retrieve that. If you're seriously about the people, if you seriously care about prosecuting Trump and you think you're in the right, do the right thing, recuse yourself, get yourself out of there, and, with all honesty, find a new line of work. You're not cut out for this. You are corrupt. You've been proven multiple times that you lied under oath. You've been proven multiple times that you have completely dismissed the judge's orders by talking about the case, by making the case about race. In multiple speeches, you have polluted multiple pools of potential jurors. You are a pariah. Get yourself out of here. Done. I'm going to speak for Trump right now when I say you're fired. I want to hear from you, Nez Nation. What do you guys think of this empty podium? The fact that she went and partied in Miami in a pseudo leadership event that means absolutely nothing, instead of being there for the people of Fulton County. And actually, why don't you defend your policies? Why don't you defend yourself? What are you afraid of? Why do you keep running away? Cash Money G. We're going to keep watching you. We're going to hold you accountable. And by the way, Nez Nation, mainstream media is not even covering this. Nobody's talking about this in mainstream media. That was a local snippet that I had to play for you. Why? Because the Obama-Clinton consortium won't allow it. They control this narrative. Any kind of blemish on Cash Money G. Willis is a blemish on them. So you're only going to get this stuff here. You're only going to get this footage here. So make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you follow. I try really, really hard to respond to all the comments. I really am eager to hear what you think about this. But it's almost physically impossible. So make sure you become a member, because members and super chats get top priority. Memberships only cost the same amount as a cup of coffee a month. I mean, think about that. You get an exclusive live stream badge. You get shout outs on multiple videos and live streams. You get priority comment responses. You get access to our members only Discord exclusive content and a whole lot more. Plus, you're supporting the truth. You're supporting patriots. You're supporting getting our country back. All proceeds go back into the channel so I can keep creating free content. So consider becoming a member. You get a ton of benefits and you're actually doing the right thing. Also, if you made it this far, here's a freebie. Become an Nez Nation Insider. That's our free newsletter. It's in the pinned comment and the show notes, just like the link to join. All you got to do is click on that link, click on the option for free newsletter, give us your best email, and you're in. You get all the best updates, news, breaking as they happen, current events, top stories right to your inbox. And it's absolutely free. It's 100% free. We don't share your email. We don't spam. That's not the Nez Nation way. Consider becoming a Nez Nation Insider. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. They are awesome. I just published these. As always, God bless you, your families, and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.